This is Matt Walsh with your Minute with the Mayor for Thursday, May 28th. We had 9 more confirmed positive cases yesterday. That brings the total to 252. 89 are currently self-isolating, 7 are hospitalized, 7 had died. 143 have recovered. There is still plenty of adult ICU beds, adult patient beds, and ventilators. We have no outbreaks in our homeless shelters. We seem to have controlled the outbreak in our food processing facilities. We continue to monitor the outbreak in one senior care facility. This morning I just wanted to read a letter that I'm sending to Senator Chuck Grassley on behalf of the city. Dear Senator Grassley, I believe that our nation will not achieve true economic recovery without direct help from its local government entities. Here in Iowa, cities provide safe, clean communities with essential services that our business and residents consistently depend on. We contribute to community activities that help to attract capital investment and promote a strong, healthy workforce. Iowa's cities support multi-sector economic development by means of installing and maintaining essential infrastructure such as streets, sewers, levees, utilities, public transportation, and broadband. When needed, we are there to provide direct financial support in the form of tax increment financing, tax abatements, grants, and other direct funding that can help grow Iowa's businesses who have located within our communities. It's difficult to argue that Iowa cities will be one of the essential business partners in an effective economic recovery and a direct contributor towards the future growth of Iowa and of our nation. Certainly, community stability is vitally important to business. These times of revenue uncertainty and unpredictable cost structures will be among the deciding influences as to whether a business will choose to make future financial investments within our communities. Prior to the pandemic, finding adequate funding for critical infrastructure was already a significant financial hurdle for most of Iowa cities. Simply stated, infrastructure installation and maintenance costs have outgrown our residents' ability to fund them. Now, due to the pandemic, cities are projecting substantial, unanticipated revenue losses in their critical funding streams such as road use tax, property taxes, gaming tax, hotel-motel tax, transit funds, utility fees, and local option sales taxes. In Council Bluffs, a city with conservative budget management practice, we have accurately estimated $5.2 million in revenue loss just in the second quarter of 2020. This equates to an 11% reduction in our budgeted annual general revenue. Because of the complexity of all the ancillary contributory factors, we honestly haven't yet concluded a valid comprehensive study of the future financial impacts to our city government during the long-term recovery. In Council Bluffs, the economic effects of the pandemic are compounded by our recovery efforts from the 2019 Missouri River flooding disaster, where street collapses alone led to the city expending over $11 million in unanticipated emergency repair expense. A rational conclusion that I do feel comfortable sharing with you is that without adequate funding for local government, Iowans' quality of life will be severely diminished. Without a much-needed financial lifeline in the form of federal government appropriations, neither the City of Council Bluffs nor any of Iowa's other 142 cities will be able to successfully effect their essential role in our state's recovery from the coronavirus pandemic. Additional revenue losses will continue to impact our already strained city budgets. Cities will be reduced to simply treading water in a survival mode, which likely will force us to make tough decisions as to whether to fund services such as police and fire versus contributing our staff's intellectual capital to facilitate local economic development or to help sponsor community programs that can deal with hunger and homelessness, which are offshoots of the recovery that are likely to increase over the next year. On behalf of my citizenry, I urge you to consider adequate direct relief to cities as part of any additional federal assistance. In these challenging times, we need your financial assistance so that we can provide the support that our residents and businesses will need to recover, adapt, and sustain. That's your Minute with the Mayor. Have a great day. The bar is open tomorrow. Use caution, continue to social distance, and all the other health protocols. Do something kind for somebody.